So these Game Pass drops are looking kind of nice, except Exo Prime. I don't know about Exo Primal still, bro. Like when I see the game, when I play the game, I'm like, this is not for me, bro. I don't know. I don't know about Exo Primal, but I don't know about Texas Chainsaw Massacre either because I don't play the Dead by Daylight types of games. I played Friday the 13th a little bit before they fucked that game all up with licensing issues and stuff like that. Already bought Starfield. I mean, I bought Starfield when they said, "Hey, you can pre-order Starfield." I been bought Starfield a long time ago. That I was instantly buying that fucking game. I might have to buy it again on PC. Does does Xbox Play Anywhere still fucking count? Do they still do that? I don't fucking know if Xbox still does that. I couldn't tell you. I hope they do, so I don't have to buy Starfield on PC. But if it don't know more, because Xbox is popular now, kind of. I mean, Xbox is not a failing franchise no more, so Xbox Play Anywhere doesn't matter to the company as much as them making money off of people buying the game. But like upcoming games, there's not too many upcoming games that are not coming to Game Pass day one. Like big games. There's not many of them. Hold on, what games are coming up actually? They changed the fuck out of this dashboard all the fucking time. All the fucking time. Like Overwatch 2 is here now. I never played Overwatch. Never played Overwatch, but it's here. Games Coming Soon is here now. I used to have a demo tab. I love that demo tab. Oh my god, bring the demo tab back. But I think they just change it out. Like, regularly just to keep new content on the dashboard. I mean, I kind of like that they do that. Sometimes I hate when they do that. Okay, fucking Xbox, kick me out the goddamn store. Is you having a store fucking update? Is it store update? Yeah, it was a fucking store update. Okay, goddamn Xbox, you could just tell me when you're updating. New games coming soon. So, I haven't heard of a lot of this shit. Full Quiet, don't know what the fuck that is. Safari Pinball is a fucking pinball game. $3. I mean, it's not bad. Rain World, is it one of those like walking games? No, it's a fighting game. It's a 2D fighting game. Oh, that's okay. Got some platform in there. I'm gonna not play that for sure. Definitely not gonna play that. What the fuck is this? It's a multiplayer medieval slasher. Definitely not playing that. Post-apocalyptic world, 15 years a world devoid of human life. This must be a survival game. It says an action adventure game. I don't know. $30 though. That's not bad. Game pricing has really fucking gotten better. Since everybody got shit on for their $70 games being fucking garbage, a lot of companies have got better with pricing their fucking games. This is like Binding of Isaac, kind of. When I seen it, I'm like, is this the Binding of Isaac? I don't know. It could be. It's called Lisa. I don't know. Never heard of it. But I've seen it. I've seen the picture of it. Fucking like Binding of Isaac. But Exo Primal, $60 game. It should probably be cheaper, but I mean, Capcom's probably working hard on it. Who knows? $60 game. I don't hate that. That's a good fucking price. $60 should still be the price for most games. There's not too many $70 games out there. Remnant 2, $60 game. That makes fucking sense. That makes sense to have Remnant 2 $60 game. It's a $50 game actually. What the It's actually a $50 game. That makes sense. It makes sense on a lot of levels. Remnant being $50 makes sense. It's not like a big ass draw. It's not a big name game. It's not even a big name studio making the fucking game. They understand. The gaming industry is starting to understand. Atlas Fallen, never heard of them. It looks kind of cool. It looked gimmicky as hell, like surfing through the sand. Focus Home is making it. But like, they haven't showed much to get people excited for the game. But $60, that's a good fucking price. You better not try to come out with no $70 bullshit thinking that you deserve that. I've been saying this a long time with $70 rants. Most of the people that made $70 games that failed didn't deserve the $70 price tag to begin with. A lot of them just jumped on it because they thought they could. And then people looked at that. They saw their sales fucking crumble because you got it for $70. People expect way more from a $70 game and you didn't fucking deliver. You shot yourself in the foot. So, Atlas Fallen, a game that needs to make a name for itself. Focus Home. I mean, I kind of fuck with Focus Home. But like, That if that was a $70 game, that would be dead on arrival for sure. $60, that's good. It could have been a $50 game. It probably would have been great, but they probably want to make at least a little bit of profit if they do hit big. $60 is a good price for that. I don't know how much fucking Chainsaw is. It's probably a $30 game because it's one of those like repetitive. It's $40. That's not bad for one of those like cycle games that needs a fucking fan base to even succeed. That makes sense. Miyazaki back at it again with the $60 bangers. Oh my god, Miyazaki shit on every $70 game in a fucking world with fucking Elden Ring. $60. Every $70 game that came after it looked like shit. Until Breath of the Wild came out. That is how powerful Miyazaki's $60 game hit niggas. Hit niggas real fucking hard. And Miyazaki coming back at it again. $60 game. He don't need $70. What the fuck? He's still gonna make fucking gold. Miyazaki back at it again. Good man. Fucking Immortal. This is dead. EA, you unfucked up. $70 for this? I don't care how many big name actors you put in your fucking game. If the game's not good, it's not going to succeed. And it doesn't look that good. It doesn't look that good. It looks different. It looks unique. Kind of, I think. I've never seen nothing like it. But $70? You unfucked up, EA. EA definitely fucked up with that one. I mean, EA kind of fucked up with them. Starfield being $70? Scuffed. I mean, I bought the $100 one. I can't be talking shit. I bought the $100 edition of the game, and I'm talking shit about $70 games. But I mean, Starfield's actually going to Game Pass. People that buys the game is going to buy it for $100 or $70, whatever they want to pay. It's in Game Pass. You can pay $11, $12 for it, $17 for it because the prices are different now. They're changing. But like, Starfield being $70. I kind of understand because it's Bethesda. This their next big thing. It's the but Bethesda haven't even done anything since $60 games was a thing, and their first game back is $70. It's kind of strange, but I mean, it's the realm of people expect a lot from Bethesda, and we expect a lot from Starfield. So $70 for Starfield doesn't seem as bad as $70 for fucking Immortal, which is a fucking shooting game, just with hand magic, and it might be multiplayer centric. I don't know, who knows? But back on the case, The Crew Motocross is a $60 game. It's a $60 game. Oh, it's a $70 game. That's fucking dead. That's fucking dead because it already didn't look good. Sitting next to Forza Horizon 5, which came out 2 years ago, it still doesn't look good. Oh my goodness. Ubi, you don't learn. Ubi doesn't. I don't think they learn from their mistakes. I don't think they learn. I don't learn. Payday 3 is a $70 game? Question mark? No, it's a silver edition. Where's the base edition of the game? It's a $40 game? That is crazy. See, it makes sense because this is another one of those games, kind of how Chainsaw Man is. I mean, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That it needs a player base. It needs a fan base to keep this game going because this is a repetitive game. So you have to have friends getting in this game. You have to have more friends coming into the game to bring more people into the game. $40 is a good price. What if they full price this whole and then it's just repetitive? You got like 5 maps and you repetitively rob the same banks. They could have finessed the fuck out of a lot of fans. It's good that they didn't. $40? That's a good price. That's a good price. Lies of P is a $60 game. Probably should have been a $50 game. But they put a lot into this. I played the demo. That shit was fire. They put a lot into this. It's a different take on Souls. But I think it's a really good take on like the Souls-like genre that not too many people have seen. We haven't seen past the demo. So we don't know if it progressively gets better or if it at least stays consistently good. Because a lot of games start off well and then get bad. A lot of games start off bad and get fucking good. And those are games that suffer the most. If you start off bad, you lose half your fucking player base instantly. Then all the fans that actually play through the game are like, oh, you just got to get past the bad part. It gets so much better. Fuck the getting past the bad part. It needs to start off good and stay good. Or it needs to start off good and get better. I don't want to start off on a trash game and just expect it to get good. I'm not fucking sitting through that shit. But hopefully the bosses and shit, they look fucking crazy. Liza P, $60 game. Actually, pretty good. Pretty good pricing. $10 down, it would have been amazing. It would have been a fucking gem. Everybody would have. This game would have got higher praise if it came in at 50, not 60, and it been damn fucking good. It came in at 50, not 60, been damn good. Everybody would have bought this fucking game. No, like non-Souls-like players would have bought this game because the pricing was so good for how good the game is. But if it's a $60 game and it lives up to most of the hype, it'll go down as an alright game for sure. But pricing makes or breaks a whole lot of these fucking games. And that's what I be saying in these videos. I don't just be complaining about $70 games. That's not what I be doing. I just be like, the price of your game matters to people. Like, even me, I bought $100 edition of games, and then I look at some of these games prices, and I'm like, you don't deserve that. Your name doesn't deserve that. The title doesn't deserve that. What is this? Is it a Dragon Quest game? Is this the base version of the game? That's the deluxe edition. This is the base version of the game. Is $60. I mean, Dragon Quest games sell a lot outside of the US anyway. It's a JRPG. So I mean, in the East, in the Japans, it sells fucking great. Dragon Quest is a big ass name. I don't know much about Dragon Quest, but I mean, it's a big ass name. It's a big ass title for a lot of people. So I mean, $60. I think it gets that. The next Motorsport being 70, crazy. I mean, but Turn 10 is like the name in fucking simulation racing. They're the team. Turn 10 is the racing team. Nobody can fuck with them. Nobody can fuck with them. So I mean, like they're gonna live up to their name. And every Forza Motorsport has been the pinnacle of Xbox. Every time Motorsport has came out, it's been the pinnacle of Xbox. So I'm not gonna talk down on them. Mirage is a $50 game. Ubisoft, you are learning. What the fuck? Ubi. Holy shit. Nigga. I was expecting Ubisoft to botch the fuck out of Mirage. The gameplay of Mirage looked pretty fucking good. I can't say it looked as good as like Ezio did back in the day. And him getting his ass beat on by some guards and getting saved. That shit was weak as hell, bro. I wish you were a better nigga. Like, I wish you was a better character. But then you develop into something, probably. But when they showed him stealthing around, they showed him climbing shit again. It's not just fucking Nordic sword slashing and spear throwing. He looked good. He has fucking eagle vision again. It's not just that fucking bird in the sky scouting fucking sticks and weeds and shit that you can pick for crafting. It looked like a Assassin's Creed game. And I'm like, they might be back at it. They might just be back at it again. Then they showed us Mirage power, and that shit looked OP. This nigga teleported, killed 3 niggas. I'm like, Ezio didn't have secret powers, nigga. He just killed people because he had to. That was his job. That's all he had. He was just tossed into that shit. This nigga Mirage got powers. It was crazy. $50? If this game bangs for $50, like I said about Liza P, this is going to be Ubisoft's biggest fucking hit. Even if it's alright, at $50, it's going to be a peak game. It's going to be a peak game. A lot of Assassin's Creed fans, like old ones, will look at this. $50, buy it because, I mean, it's not a full price game, technically. Play it. If it's shorter, that's fine. It's $50. If it's quality and it's shorter, they're going to hype this game the fuck up to everybody else in the world. Ubisoft is learning a little bit. They not learning with fucking Motorfest. That shit is going to fail. But they want Mirage to succeed, and their pricing says a whole fucking lot. Lords of the Fallen, you're a $70 game? Do you forget who the fuck you are? Literally, that name itself is branded the worst Souls-like to ever be created. Lords of the Fallen, the name Lords of the Fallen, is the worst Souls-like to ever be created. And y'all are using that name to try to recreate the name, to try to rebuild the name from the ashes, and $70 is what you're coming in at? And you're going against Liza fucking P, which coming in $10 under, with a completely new name, and people actually excited for it? Lords of the... Y'all don't want to succeed. Some of these developers don't want to fucking succeed. You don't deserve $70, bro. And if this game comes out and it's subpar or it's alright, it's gonna be a failure. People are not gonna fuck with your game because $70 for this game. And it's only alright versus Liza P, who could be alright at 60. Who should have been alright at 50, and it would have been a fucking banger at 50. But come on now, bro. Alan Wake 2 is a $60 game. Remedy. Okay. I was expecting them with the Sony deal and marketing and stuff like that to be a $70 game. Instantly. Just because Sony's marketing the game for them. But $60. Remedy. Okay. I mean, they want people to actually play this fucking game for sure. They're not just trying to piggyback off Sony's, position. Epic publishing the game, $60. Epic don't need money. Fortnite is still making how much money? They're doing well. They're doing well for themselves. They don't need the fucking money. That's what I was saying about Starfield and stuff like that. Like Microsoft making $70 games. Like, you don't have to do that. You have Game Pass, which, I mean, Game Pass is an option. But people that want to buy the game, they should have stayed $60. Microsoft doesn't need the money. Of course, Xbox makes money from Microsoft. Not as much as Xbox wants to make for them. But Microsoft sees the amount of money they're making is not putting a hole in anything. They're sustaining themselves, and they're actually profiting off the little market share that they actually have. $70 is pushing it, kind of, for me anyway, as a fan, as a consumer. But it looks good that even Remedy can make $60 games, and they put a lot of work into this. You can fucking see they did. Is it gonna be a short game? Maybe. It has 2 heroes to play through, so it might just be 2 stories. It's like combined together, and that's kind of how they make up for it. $60, not a bad price. Not a bad price. This whole video is gonna be about pricing. I did not try to do that. But Hot Wheels Unleashed, it's a $50 game. I mean, that's alright. It's Hot Wheels. The Metal Gear Solid Collection is coming out at $60 for all 3 of the old games. Are they remastering those? How do they look? Snake Eater was a fucking different breed of game back in the day. Oh my gosh, Snake Eater, when I played that as a kid, was different. I don't think I've ever played a game where I had to use my brain that much until I played Snake Eater on PlayStation 2. I played Snake Eater on PlayStation 2, and I was like, damn, people think. I have to learn enemy patterns. It was a different time because I was playing sports games and fighting games, and then I played Metal Gear, and I was like, damn, people's brains have to work in games. And hey, Snake Eater made that possible. Let's see what else. Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. I thought this was going to be at least a $60 game. It's a $50 game. That might be a deal. Who knows? Because these games are always pretty good, and their fan base is pretty loyal to the characters and stuff like that. So this is just a nod to the fans for them, for sure, bro. This is a definite nod to the fans. Like, hey, bro, we got y'all with something, a little something extra on the side, because this is a spin-off game. So a little something extra on the side, and they put that bitch at 50. Come on now, bro. They're just being nice. Just being nice, bro. That is wild. The Persona Tactics game is $60, which isn't bad. That's not a bad price for. I mean, it's a spin-off game. It probably should have been 50, like them. But it is Persona 5. Which Persona 5 made fucking Atlas how much fucking money? They released the game twice. They released how many spin-offs? And it's still fucking booming. Joker and them is wild, bro. The cast is just great. And that's why Persona 5 is still succeeding. Persona 6 has a lot to fucking feel. But same thing could be said about Elder Scrolls 6. Elder Scrolls 5 hit so hard for so many people for so long. The Elder Scrolls 6 has a lot of riding on it, bro. Has a lot riding on it. $60 isn't a bad price for that. That's not a bad price for that. What the fuck is this, bro? I know it's because the fucking avatar name, bro. The blue people on flying pterodactyls with fucking synapse braids. But come on, $70, UB. Again. Come on now. Do you really think Massive is ready for $70 games? I didn't see Outlaws in here. Outlaws is probably a $70 game too from Massive. But like you think Assassin's Creed, maybe because it's a smaller game, maybe Ubisoft is doing this off scale and off like content and not off the game, because $70 for this and it looks like a Far Cry game. You can fly on a dragon, but then their side scrolling game is 50, which is fine. Prince of Persia is a dead title. They could try to bring it back with this, and it's not too demanding, and it's stylish. So if it finds a fan base and it hits, it's gonna work. $50 game that might be too much. It probably should have been a $30 game. But who knows? Who knows? It could hit. But I don't know how the fuck I ended up here debating prices. But this is how I look at things. Like when I buy things, this is how I look at them. So like when people see like, oh, I mean, all my $70 rants on my channel, like you go watch those, and you kind of start to understand my mind state. But then I buy $100 edition of games. I bought the $100 edition of Diablo. Fucking love Diablo. Come on now, I was gonna buy it. $100 edition of Starfield. Of course I was. I was trying to buy the Constellation edition to get the watch. That bitch sold out so fast. I was like, yeah, fuck y'all Starfield fans. But hey, I missed out. I missed out on Constellation. That's fine. But like, I mean, EA already got me in a chokehold with Dragon Age and Mass Effect. So like, when another Mass Effect edition come out, like that fucking Andromeda one right there, I'm fucking buying it, bro. You think I'm not buying it? Come on now, bro. I am opening a fucking wallet and I'm spending money. But you gotta be worth the fucking money. At least to the fan base. You have to be worth the money. But when some people come out, like Immortals, come on now, you really think they're worth 70? You really think they're worth 70? 62 for if you got EA Play. You really think this is worth 70, EA? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Miyazaki is still making $60 games. 90% of developers out here need to be making $60 games. Or at least $50 games. Because Miyazaki make better games than you at $60. I'm still not over that. $60. He still make better games than you. But I'm in this right here, bro. So thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new. Just a little peek into the consumer mind. Like mine. And hey, I'll see y'all in the next video.